beautiful Wednesday afternoon, and we want to welcome you to this very special edition of Leisure Lane. We are going to be discovering something very interesting. We have a number of people in the studio who have come to let the public know about a very interesting organization. You've never heard of it, or maybe you have heard of it and you don't really know what it entails. Today on Leisure Lane, I am Tubila Berryuf Pascaline for coordination, and we have at the audio console Tenon Godfred, and I have a number of people with me in the studio. They are here to talk about the Peasant Economists Association, codename PICAS. I hope I was able to pronounce it well. We have 4 of them here in the studio. They are going to elaborate on it, tell us what PICAS is all about, what led to the creation of it, and how the public can benefit from PICAS. With me in the studio, I have the president of the association, Mr. Nde Joseph Asango. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome to the studios of Radio Hot Cocoa.
Thank you very much.
I also have Mr. Akuma Joseph. He is the public relations officer. We want to call it the PRO. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, madam.
I hope you enjoy your stay at Radio Hot Cocoa.
I do. I'm a very good customer to your radio already.
Thank you very much. We have a lady. It's not just a men's show. We have a lady with us in the studio. She is Mrs. Chi Florence, the treasurer. Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon, madam.
You're welcome to Radio Hot Cocoa.
Thank you very much.
And the last but not the least, of course, is Mr. Young Chris Santos Ngoa, the financial secretary. Good day, sir.
Thank you, madam.
You all are welcome to Radio Hot Cocoa.
Thank you very much.
And we are glad to let the public know that they are going to discover something very interesting about PICAS. It's not every day that you stumble upon an association that thinks about the welfare of the peasant, even though so many of us might not know what the definition of a peasant. But before we get into that, we would like to find out from the president, who is Mr. Nde Joseph. Can you tell us what the Peasant Economists Association, PICAS, is all about?
Thank you very much. PICAS, Peasant Economists Association, was founded by its fathers who are based both at home and abroad. It came on the keynote of the need to please and to satisfy, to keep in an acceptable manner the people of any community. There are needs which have to be met. And unfortunately, most people like to go out of their own country to look for greener pastures where they think that they will have dissatisfaction. We turned around and looked, and we have these possibilities. The resources are here, natural even. And we also took note of those who went out, that maybe in the greener pastures they can't have anything much to do with what they have it there.
We'd like you to maybe state the objective of PICAS.
Thank you very much, madam. Our association is a poverty alleviation organization. The goal of PICAS is to alleviate poverty through assisted and sustainable self-development effort. The objectives are to identify existing socio-cultural and economic development structures, as well as vulnerable groups in targeted communities, that is, communities that solicitate our services. We will discuss socio-economic and development initiatives of common concern with this target population. We seek to strengthen the capabilities of the target communities and vulnerable groups as agents of their own self-growth and socio-cultural development, and of course to mobilize concerned target groups and populations towards assisted self-reliant growth and development.
Yes, we are not leaving you, Mr. Akuma. What activities you'll be carrying out after the launching of the association PICAS?
Yes, after the launching of the activities of PICAS, we are going to carry out an inventory of existing socio-cultural and development associations in various villages across the province. And we will hold consultation meetings with the representatives of these targeted groups and communities, and discuss problems of common concern. And after that, we are going to organize sensitization and mobilization meetings with them, and we will start to make appeals for support from both local, national, and why not external elites of the targeted groups and communities abroad. We will make regular reports to our partners, to stakeholders, to those with whom we shall be working. In fact, those are some of the activities that we will carry out. We will also we will organize workshops to train community and group representatives on their various roles in the socio-economic development of their groups and communities. In fact, the most important thing is creating awareness to the fact that it is the people. This is a people-centered organization, meaning that it is the people who identify their priority needs, and they must be seen doing something collectively, to help themselves before even the state and even people like us and other benevolent organizations can come to their assistance. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too very much, Mr. Akuma. We still have some people whose voices will be getting in a short while, but then I just want to remind our listeners that we are talking about PCAS this afternoon, and I must confess that you guys have a very wonderful motto: from us, for us, by us. Maybe I just want to find out why such a motto.
Yes, from us, simply when we say we are a people-centered organization, it means that you, as an individual, you should be the initiator of what you actually stand for, what you want, what you need, what will satisfy yourself, your family, and your community. And it is from this premise that, we think if we sensitize people not to depend solely on the state, then they will not just sit behind and blame the government to say that, okay, the government has not given this to us, is giving things on this other side and has not given here. No. Start something. Then, if you ask for assistance, people can come to your aid.
Thank you very much. And just to remind you that our technician for the day is Tenong Godfred. Maybe we'll visit him for a short break. When we come back, we'll give you details on PCAS. Even though we've already been talking about PCAS, we'll discover more on PCAS. Leona Rishi, and just to keep you glued to your darling FM, Radio Hot Cocoa, the radio that stimulates and vibrates. If you're joining us, it's Leisure Lane. And we are talking PCAS, the Peasant Economists Association. Is going to be launching their activities in the Northwest region on the 16th. This is a pre-invitation we are giving to you. We continue our talk show to discover more on PCAS, and I'll go back to meet the president, Mr. Nde Joseph Asangong. Can you please just tell us how PCAS is managed?
Thank you very much. I may start by introducing myself in my right capacity as the vice president.
Okay.
I assume the functions of president as per our constitution because he's out for studies. As the vice